MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State, Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In now is John Jay, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Off tonight for the Cubs, center fielder John Jay.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Now here it comes. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress. He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene.
Now a changeup here to start things out. But that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Colorado, center fielder Charlie. Blackmon.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And he'll step off. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And he misses with it, 1-1. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Segura charging in on it. Throw on to first in time. One away.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. The head-to-head history with King Felix. 0 for 4. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Bases are empty, one man out. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Runner's going. Pitch misses the throw down. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Just getting started here in Seattle. You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's counted.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire this. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
first. Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And he misses there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called. And that's going to be out number 1. Here's Robbie Cano now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got. That's a 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ball 1.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Digging in, Kyle Seager. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is lifted to shallow center field. After it is Blackman. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. In is Gerardo Parra. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And low, it's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Trevor Story is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So coming to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Mitch Haniger.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at second base at DJ LeMahieu. Talk about overlooked. Now, this guy's won Gold Gloves, and people don't even know about it. He's got tremendous range, great hands, makes all the plays.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope,
and that misses, 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this is taken in for the second out.
Catcher Mike.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Gonzalez. He threw first and hustling for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Ben Gamble stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking something.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Stepping in, Ian Desmond. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he chased it in the dirt. Zunino has it. And the throw is in time. Desmond is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's Mark Reynolds. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time. Third inning, no score to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. The head-to-head history with King Felix, 1 for 6. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
I got the count. 0-2.
In the dirt here. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Striding in, Gerard Dyson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it, throws in time, and that's out number one.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners are down in order. Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So we got him looking there. Charlie Blackmon becomes the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. LeMahieu is retired, 2 down now.
For Colorado, right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gonzalez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. That misses, 1-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Lays off, 2-2 now. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at-bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at-bat right here.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The batter, number 28.
Settling in now, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Now the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number
the pitch.
23.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. Well, that's a nice swing. He hit that ball hard. You got the first baseman diving. Great effort by the first baseman, by the way. Pitchers love it when these guys get dirty, but that ball was hit too hard to catch.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, and they double up Seager.
Up next for Seattle, right
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackmon on the move. And that ends the inning. None left for Seattle. In is Gerardo Parra. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. That's by him for strike 1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
In now, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Mark Reynolds would be next. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So a strong. So striding forward now, Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Calling for it, Arenado. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 3.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Zunino. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Gonzalez Has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
For Seattle, left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Ben Gamble. First time up, he went down looking. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Reynolds. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Now a drive out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Lucroy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in is Haniger, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, that's not how he wanted it. He throws two.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose.
Your attention,
now here
please.
Comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. Mark Zepchinski takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss and a ball down. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Charlie Blackmon becomes the first out of the inning. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
The right fielder, number 5.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Carlos Gonzalez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. For his career in this matchup, 1 for 6. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Got him. So they're unable to even put the ball in play here. And now 1 more out can get him out of this mess with the game still tied.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Edwin Diaz is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rockies leave them loaded. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
center fielder, Gerard.
This ball's grounded foul. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Shortstop, Gene.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here comes the second. Baseman Robinson Cano. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And that Colorado bullpen. Pen comes to life now with the 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Desmond moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The tag, and he is ready once again. Gerardo Parra. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hot shot to third. There is Seager. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Colorado.
Striding in once again, Trevor Story. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. In there, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws. This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And over to third now is the runner. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Number 12.
Here's Mark Reynolds. He doubled his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left.
It's time for the traditional.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And whoa, this is off the third base bag, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman now. Kyle Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a ball 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Yonder Alonso. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. McGee comes set. 2-2 on its way home. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So striding in, Jonathan Lucroy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the stretch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swinging away there, it's 3-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager is up with it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is ready for another shot now. Mike Zunino. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Lifted into center field. Blackmon is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Desmond comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Runners off for second. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
The batter, second
Here's
baseman.
Bobby Cano now. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So now 2 men in scoring position. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. McGee's ready. Here's the 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Still no score. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Carlos Gonzalez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Softly hit to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 20.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the. Here's Nelson Cruz now. His individual history against Jake McGee has seen him go 3 for 9.
Nelson Cruz.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fouled back. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. 3-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. You got a chance to win the game. You got the winning. Adam Ottavino is called upon to get
pitching for the Rockies. Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
In now, Mitch Haniger. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that's in there. Base hit. throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only one away. Here's Yonder Alonso as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. David Phelps takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The left fielder, number 20.
Digging in, Ian Desmond. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
We got time.
MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State. Safeco Field in Seattle. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. The plate, number 7. And we are set for
Milwaukee. First baseman, number 7.
Grounded to first. Alonso is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, center fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Way in front of a great slider that time. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ryan Braun.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Broxton's on the move. 1 down.
Batting second.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Braun ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Ready now, Nelson Cruz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Softly hit to the left side. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. Past battles with Mike Leake. 1 for 3. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Back to
Stepping in now, Hernan Perez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And this is fouled at the plate. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager has to hurry, and he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, Robinson Cano, maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching the ground ball and flipping it to first.
Mark Zepchinski is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Stephen Vogt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Segura trying to get there. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Neil Walker. His prior history in this matchup, 1 for 5. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Orlando Arcia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Striding in, Kyle Seager. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Pulled toward right center field. Broxton's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Ryan Braun. He's been an interesting case. Played shortstop in college. When he first signed, they moved him to third, and then he learned the outfield. He's had to play on both the corners and a little bit of center field. The thing I like about him, he'll catch the ball and throw to the right base.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Batting six.
Stepping into the box, Yonder Alonso. They're trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A change up right on the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that's a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Striding in once again, number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 7.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Keon Broxton, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Braun. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now he'll step off. And they'll take the bat out of Braun's hands here as he's walked intentionally. Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Braun rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hit.
Edwin Diaz is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Into the box, Domingo Santana, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano ranging into the outfield, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, that right there shows how strong he is. That ball got in on him, but he fought it off a little soft liner to fall in the outfield and scores the runner from third base. That's a strong guy right there.
Hernan Perez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that.
Back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 8.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
And Gamble.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Shaw is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping in, Gerard Dyson. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. He'll try again. 1-2. Breaking ball somehow misses the outside. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he struck him out. Mariners. Now batting, Stephen Vogt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. David Phelps answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Neil Walker.
First pitch on its way. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman, Cano. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The batter, number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So no run. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
Grounded foul.
Segura.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Braun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, second base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Robinson Cano flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he lays off there. 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
In now, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Third baseman, number 15.
Kyle Seager stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in for his second at bat, Mitch Haniger. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 2 men are on with 2 men out. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Number 7. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ripped toward the gap in right. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Keon Broxton. No one out with a runner at second. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this
MLB Network brings you baseball from
And
under the
now,
lights at Citizens
your
Bank Park in
2017
Philadelphia. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, left fielder, number 11.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he's retired here, one away.
In the second spot
Here's
tonight,
big Aaron
the
Judge.
right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third. First
so digging in now, number 17. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Let's start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Sanchez.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
Greg Bird.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2.
Batting 6th, center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
He gives up a single there, but he's retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Batting 7th.
Here's Starlin Castro. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Rupp is after it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
Striding in, Chase Headley. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, number 5. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 5.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back to the track. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box, Freddie Galvis.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Freddie.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Castro. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th.
Ready now, Aaron Altair. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Tanaka into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one.
Into the box now, Jared Eichhoff, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. 2 out with the man at first. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obvious.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. And And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Number 17 is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a neck-high fastball that time.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So striding in, Cameron Rupp. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Cameron.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Pitch on the way. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Gardner arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Center fielder Odubel
Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second
Digging
baseman,
in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Number 17 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Took advantage of a hitter's count on 3-0 and gets on base to keep the inning alive. Standing in now, number 17, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there.
Stepping in now, number 5. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter. That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Greg Bird.
Greg Bird is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A wave and a miss.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Another payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The batter, number
Stepping
14,
in and ready for another shot,
baseman,
Starlin Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Grounded up the first baseline. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. The runner scores from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Chase Headley. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Cardinals sin, Cardinals sin. You got an open base with the pitcher on the on-deck circle, and you let him get a base hit. That just can't happen.
Masahiro Tanaka is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. From the stretch. Up high. 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. This one's flared out toward left. Gardner moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number
Ready
7.
for another chance? Maikel Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Maikel Franco becomes out number 2 this inning. Tanaka gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Aaron Altair is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's big Aaron Judge. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Didi Gregorius.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Ball 1.
And that misses. 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down in the zone.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he misses. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Now batting, Jared Eichhoff comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Andres Blanco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Andres Blanco.
Tapped down the line, but it gets fouled. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Digging in, Cameron Rupp. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cameron Rupp.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number